Golf Central on YouTube is brought to you by the new Chrome Tour golf ball from Callaway.
I feel like I did some good things. I felt like I could have done things a little better. Overall, I didn't really feel like I did too poorly. I just didn't get a lot out of it.
The shot into 18, was that a response from the people who asked questions about your wedge game yesterday?
Yeah. It's like, man, I've really increased the standard. I shot 700 and Doug's insulting my wedge game. It was tough. It's a tough pill to swallow after the round yesterday. But, yeah, I had two good wedges to finish off. And so I noticed Doug's not here anymore. So I guess he's got nothing good to ask me.
Are there concerns? You said you did a lot of good things. Are there concerns you want to clean up heading into the weekend?
No, I mean, I think if I continue to strike it the way I did today, it's just one of those days where it seemed like I wasn't getting rewarded for the stuff I was doing just to touch off all day, and my game definitely doesn't feel off. But like you look at, 18, end up a foot off the fairway, 17, I have to chip out sideways. 15, 14, I feel like I hit a good shot in there and kicks right into the bunker. Just little stuff here and there. Just wasn't as sharp as I needed to be, and I kind of paid the price for it today.
I know you don't have control of this, but are you hoping that the rain stays away and this course firms up, or does that matter to you?
I mean, I think this golf course definitely plays a bit different when it's firm. I mean, would I hope the rain stays away? Yes. Also, so that we don't get extremely delayed over the weekend. But we'll see what happens. I can't control the weather. Today the weather forecast looked pretty bad as well, and we were able to get 18 holes in. So we'll see what happens over the next couple of days.
Over 2 days, what are you most proud of or encouraged by?
Yeah, I hit my driver awesome. So I'm driving it really well these last 2 weeks, especially, and just feel like from the fairway you can attack a lot of these holes. I feel like I hit a lot of shots today that were really good shots that maybe didn't end up quite close enough, or maybe gave myself a little bit of an awkward birdie putt, but still feel like I putted it well, hit my lines really well, and just hit a bunch of fairways. That's what you got to do around here.
It's hard to tell with starting strokes, but what was your record around here like before this week?
I finished fourth last year. I think fourth without the strokes too, but I think it somehow came out to the same thing. And then I think I finished 12th one time, and I finished third one time, and then I don't remember the other times.
What is it that you feel like this golf course suits your game?
Well, when I'm hitting it well, just like anybody in the top 30, I feel like you can attack it, because from the fairway you can attack it. So I love the Bermuda greens. I like that putt really true. And there's just a good feeling I have of being back in Atlanta, being close to home.
Chip in on one, can you describe the shot?
Well, I hit 3-wood to that spot, so maybe I need to work on the driving distance, but I had a really good lie. The ball came in from the left side of the bunker. I had a really good lie and was able to clip it really nice. So obviously a bonus for it to trickle in.
And the bunker shot in 18, can you kind of describe that? I feel like you had to aim pretty far left to kind of use that slope there.
Yeah. Well, we knew we wanted to be right at that pin, and I kind of fell back on the 3-wood and pulled it over there. So that's not the spot you want to be. But I was just trying to hit it barely out of the bunker and use that ridge to give me hopefully inside 20 feet, just as I was so short-sighted there. And yeah, I feel like I hit a great shot. So
the celebration on 8 with Scottie after he made his birdie putt, a little bit of misfire in the fist pump. What happened there?
He's just being mean to me. It's just pretty usual. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe next time he'll give me a regular fist bump. That was pretty embarrassing, though.
That's all I got.
Thanks.
A couple of things I've got wrong or haven't gone my way right at the very end of the tournaments. But, I know this weekend scoring's obviously going to be very good. So I have to go out there and, the scoring's really good, but the course actually isn't easy. You've got to play well. So I know that I need to just go out for the next 36 holes. I mean, not even thinking about 36. I've got to start tomorrow first. But just keep describing my golf shots, keep committing to my golf shots, keep hitting them, and hopefully play well. But the more you're there, the more you are comfortable in those situations and comfortable in that scenario. And I'm just really excited to go again.
It's well known that you're still looking for your first win on the PGA Tour. Could you ever have imagined that the first one might be this one?
Well, it would be cool, yeah. No, I probably never thought about it. The change in format means, I could end up winning the FedEx Cup. But no, I every tournament we play, I would picture myself winning it. So I would say this is just another one of those. Obviously, it's a very coveted one and a very big one. But yeah, I always sort of feel like I imagine winning every tournament, and this is just another one of those. So.
Tommy, what is the one thing this course in these conditions asked of you?
Well, I think the scoring's amazing. I mean, not everybody's under par, right? And I think again, it just shows. Who is anybody?
Is everyone under par? Someone else.
I don't know. I might be doing your kind of research there, Doug. But it's playing soft, but I still just think it's if you hit it well off the tee, especially the way it's playing now, we've been playing preferred lies, you're going to have a lot of chances for birdie because you've got a lot of approach shots from not that far. So there is that, but there's enough demanding shots. I think if you start losing it a little bit off the tee and you're in the rough, it obviously becomes a lot more difficult to score. So I think guys have played very well around the golf course so far, really. I think the scoring has been probably a little bit of a surprise just with how the practice rounds were playing. But I think, yeah, there's certain holes. I mean, the first, incredibly hard start. First is a tough start. You have a few holes like that. But then there are scoreable holes. So if you're driving it well off the tee, you're going to have some wedges in your hand, short irons, and you're going to have a chance to score.
They were supposed to set it up harder this year, the idea of more risk reward. And I know you brought up the soft for lies, but is there also any part of you that kind of anticipated a little bit more of a stiff test?
Not really. I thought it was tough in practice. I found it very difficult to get the ball near the holes in practice, and the pins obviously in a practice round are kind of in the middle of the greens. So I think it was just playing. It was playing a lot firmer, and I do think the soft conditions making the fairways that bit more forgiving, knowing that we're obviously we can clean the ball in the fairway, so you've got a nice dry, clean ball. I do think that probably makes a huge difference, but I also just think guys are very, very good at golf. I don't really include myself in that, to be honest. I just like playing and keeping going. But I think it's probably surprising that the scoring's been as low. But yeah, when you add it all together, softness, playing preferred lies, receptive greens, I think it obviously all adds up. And the greens are perfect as well. They're great greens to hold putts on.
Is there a commonality, something you feel like you've done especially well the last 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks?
Well, I think that generally, for the most part of your life playing golf, when something's good, something else isn't quite on. And it's kind of frustrating that way. And I think I've just been very consistent throughout my entire game. I have drove the ball really, really well, but I've putted well as well. I just think I've played very, very consistently throughout the board, and yeah, you go through phases. Like sometimes you just rack up scores, and sometimes you feel like you're playing great and you can't quite shoot the scores that you think. So I don't know. I'm enjoying this run that I'm on, and I'm enjoying how well I have played so far. And yeah, I'd like to keep that going. Just trying to stay as consistent as possible, sticking to the things that I know are working. I have a great team around me, and I kind of think, whether I'm playing good or bad, I just try and keep doing the right things and enjoy it.
Weird one here, but have you had a lot of mud on your ball that you've cleaned off?
Oh, out here?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's it would be unfair if we were playing the ball as it lies, just with the softness and the mud that's been on the ball. Yeah.